Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a no communication reading for my dearest Virgos. Virgo, we're going to take a look at someone you're not talking to either because it's not quite an established relationship just yet, or maybe you've had a fight or an argument or you're in separation from this person. Now, if these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings. So if you're after one, I have those links down below. All right, Virgo, a lot of you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Okay. And they're viewing you as the 10 of Wands in reverse. And we see the King of Cups in reverse. And we see the 7 of Cups. All right, so I do feel like this person currently isn't taking action. They may be acting kind of superficial, or they're not being really generous with their time, their energy, their love, their money, their resources. Some of you too, this person may be experiencing financial issues or health issues. Some of you too, I'm getting an interesting message. This person may be a little bit insecure about the way they look, like they haven't been taking good care of themselves, so they're kind of staying away because of that. The 7 of Cups can indicate here that this is an online connection, or they're checking you out online. They're spending a lot of time wondering about you, worrying about you, worrying about this connection. But I also feel here too, this person may have a lot going on right now. They may have a lot of options when it comes to love. There could be a lot of things going on in their life that's kind of creating this stasis, this stagnancy that I'm seeing them. I'm seeing them being in. And some of you too, this person is like, I don't know if they're using unhealthy coping mechanisms. I'm seeing this person smoking a lot, drinking a lot, okay? And I feel like they're not the best version of themselves. And they may have people around them that aren't real friends, but they have like a lot of people around them. I just get that energy. Or people who aren't the right type of friends around them. All right, so why do we have the King of Pentacles here in reverse? The 7 of Wands. Some of my Virgos, this person has pushed you away, and it could be because I'm getting there's some sort of interference here, like friends around this person, people that aren't really friends. And of course it could be people that are after them for their money, for their looks, for their status. Again, maybe there's a lot of people that are giving them a lot of attention. And so I don't know if it's inadvertently or not, pushed you away. All right. And we see the 8 of Cups energy in reverse, but this person, they spend a lot of time wondering about you, Virgo. And I feel there's a little bit of fear or distorted energy in that wondering. And with the 8 of Cups in reverse, they do think about coming back around, but this person is viewing you as the 10 of Wands in reverse. So maybe they feel like you've already released this person, or you have a lot to get off your chest. Okay. I do think this person fantasizes about being with you physically, or reminiscing about, when you two were together in the past physically. Okay. Whichever one, if you've been with this person or not. They're very physically attracted to you, but this person isn't sure that you would accept their apology or that you would be open to starting something with them. And with the 5 of Swords, see, this person knows that there would be conflict here if they were to come back around. I feel like even if they were to come in and offer you an apology, this person knows that you might, cut them off. You might leave them on red. That you might not accept their apology. Some of you, they feel like you've already let them go, or if they do come in and talk, you will, kick them to the curb. So with the King of Cups in reverse, I do feel like this person is actually quite emotional about you, but it's like they're hiding their emotions. And I don't see this person, I feel this person's too afraid to contact you or to reach out or to take action. And with Scorpio energy, it could be that they're a bit of a trickster here, or that they were manipulative, and they may be worried that you found them out, Virgo. But I'm seeing here with this, they haven't let you go though. You still live rent-free in this person's mind. I feel there's a sense of anxiety here towards you, Virgo, because I feel this person knows they didn't act right, okay? Or there's something that they need to apologize to you for. Yeah, this person is taking notes. So again, I do think this person is thinking a lot about you, about the situation, how to fix it, you know. And again, I do think this person may be a little bit sneaky. Okay, that's kind of an energy I'm getting. See, they're covering something up. I feel this person was dishonest with you, or they have been dishonest with you. And it may have to do with money. It may have to do with work. Some of you, they are just kind of stressed about work with that King of Pentacles in reverse. We do see this trickster energy, and we see sneaky. See, there's a snake in the grass here, Virgo. And, you know, some of you may still be dealing with this person, but you're not communicating much, or they're starting weird fights with you, you know, picking weird fights with you here. But I think this person was sneaky, or has been sneaky. And I feel this person may be under the influence, is kind of what I'm getting. So I don't know if they're drinking a lot, partying a lot, smoking a lot, or there are people around them that kind of feel like are no good, that don't want to see this connection, didn't want to see, or don't want to see this connection thrive. All right. Like, I feel there's energy around this person that's confusing, that's dark. Let's see what's going on with them. See, we see the distorted masculine. Yeah, so this person's definitely in this very distorted energy. Now, the distorted masculine is like, can also be somebody who's like out to win at all costs, even if that means being deceitful, or lying, or being, manipulative. It's kind of the energy I'm getting. Excuse me. I also feel like this person doesn't want to show you who they really truly are and let you in and be emotionally vulnerable, because they don't want to appear weak. Interesting. All right, Virgo, I'm not loving this person's energy. And we see emotional freedom. Yeah, some of you, this person doesn't have emotional freedom. We see the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles here. So your person could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have strong water here in this chart with the moon, Cancer, Pisces energy, and the death card, Scorpio energy. But I kind of feel like this person, I feel like this person has some work to do. And I do think what I'm getting from this emotional freedom and this like sneaky energy, this person, the reason they don't want to talk or they don't want to communicate is because they're hiding their true feelings. And and their actions and their behaviors and their feelings are coming from a distorted place. And so it's like easier to stay away or to be silent or to lie than to really truly face the truth. So you really, really need to be careful with this energy here, Virgo. Oh yeah, see, you're coming out as the divine masculine. Again, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter, but look at the juxtaposition. They're in this distorted masculine energy, and you're in the divine masculine energy. You're powerful. You're balanced. You already have emotional freedom to say what you mean what you say, and be honest and open with this person and with other people. You're self-reliant, you're strong, you're confident, you're strategic. And this person is the opposite. Wow. Okay, so let's see what else, other advice and guidance. And I also feel like, and we see serendipity. Okay, so I feel with this divine masculine energy too, some of you Virgos, especially those of you who identify more as the divine feminine, although we all have masculine and feminine qualities, I feel like with this divine masculine energy, it's also a reminder for those of you who are hoping for this to be your divine masculine, to get really clear on how the divine masculine really truly behaves and how the divine masculine really truly shows up in your life. Being decisive, being protective, holding space for you. Okay, and with this serendipity energy, I do feel for some of my Virgos, if this is a connection that you have let go of, or you have let this person go, but you're still really thinking about them, or you're thinking about letting them go, you may have some karmic justice here with somebody who's totally different coming towards you, somebody who's not sneaky, somebody who's upfront. And we see this energy of forgiveness. So to me, this is an indication that you may be dealing with a karmic situation here. But you have somebody here who definitely It's like they're covering things up, they're lying, they're being evasive, they're being sneaky because they don't have the emotional maturity to come and tell you what's really going on or how they really feel. And I feel like my Virgos, like you embodying the divine masculine, is saying that you have the power and the capacity to forgive, which is how we release karma. Forgive this person for not being in the energy that they need to be your equal counterpart. This is also forgiving yourself, because some of my Virgos out there might be beating themselves up about, why did I let this happen? Why didn't I see these red flags earlier? Why am I still stuck on this person who I know hasn't treated me appropriately or who isn't being honest with me? But I feel like, look at this serendipity card, like you're going through a bit of this dark, shadowy, maybe a little bit foreboding, scary time, but you're right about to turn the corner and there's paradise, right? Things get so much better. So I do feel like you're heading out, you're heading into a much better place where there's happiness, and you're calling in somebody who's going to really truly match your energy, because this person, Virgo, doesn't feel like it's it. They're not it. That's the energy I'm getting. They're not honest with themselves. They're not honest with you. And I do feel like they're under the influence of a group of people, or whether it's drugs or alcohol or something that's not allowing them to see straight, and it's kind of keeping them in a lower vibrational place. Okay, so what do they want to say to you? I don't react when people mention you. Even though they are feeling some type of way, but I love you unconditionally. So they have a lot of love for you. They've saved your texts and messages, but my life is not as together as it seems. And that could be where they were being dishonest. Maybe they were, showing you that they had more than they really have, or that they had it together when they really don't. So Virgo, you may want to check out the Aquarius reading I just did. There was a very similar message there, although you don't have to, only if you're called to. So let's see, any other advice and any final advice and guidance here for my Virgos, please? Spirit saying, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. And that's what I was getting with this serendipity card. Like you're about to turn a corner here, Virgo. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. And what happens with this person, Virgo, only time will tell. Will they free themselves from this energy that seems to have a hold on them, that seems to be anchoring them in a lower vibrational timeline? Only time will tell if they can come in with a true apology and the truth, if that may help you get closure and move forward here. But I think you've got something better coming in here, Virgo, and you may not be able to see it, okay? Not just yet, but it's right around the corner. Sending you love and light. Take care.